Where do you think you're going?
Work.
Where's your sling?
I've slung it.
But you know what the casualty doctor said? You'd take some time off.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a wedding to pay for, does he?
Biff, you really were in a bad way last night.
Yeah, I know. And I'd have been a lot worse if it hadn't have been for you. And a pair of lungs that nearly woke the dead. And I don't think Chris is going to take too kindly to me having time off sick. Not after having a bust up with 2 of his navvies, anyhow.
3? You were outnumbered.
Yeah, well, that reminds me. Still got that fella Tom to thank.
Look, it's you we're all worried about. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. That kind of pain I can handle.
Weren't you coming back to bed? I don't suppose there's any tea going.
It's from Kim's solicitors.
What's it about?
An invitation to a cheese and wine party. What do you think it's about?
She wasn't messing around then.
I've never known Kim to mess around. It's not her style. Nope. She's saddled up for her next hunt. This time I'm the fox.
Cool. Could get quite used to this waitress service.
Careful, this is a special treat. Mainly because I'm in a good mood.
I think I've got Joseph to thank for that. He slept like a log.
That and the fact I've got some news I want to discuss with you.
Oh?
How would you feel about me going back to work full-time?
What, on Alan Turner's poultry rates?
No, it's Steve, actually. He's offered me my job back. You're not too keen, are you?
To be perfectly honest, Rachel, I think it's a great idea.
You do?
Absolutely. Your brains were designed for greater things than just pulling pints. And if I were you, I'd nail Steve to the floor before he changes his mind.
Thanks.
On one condition.
What?
You make damn sure he pays you a decent salary. God. Do you think he's got an opening for me?
Ouch.
I thought I had problems.
You should see the other bloke. Not a scratch.
Well, Donna and Kelly think you're a regular Superman.
Clark Kent, more like.
Any news on Biff?
He's okay, as far as I know. Betty was up most of the night going berserk.
About Biff?
No, about not getting to those toe rags first.
She got a mean left hook, according to Seth.
And if that doesn't work, she'll gossip them into submission. It was a brave thing to do.
Just put it down to a bit of overzealous community spirit.
Oh, you couldn't spare some of your spirit for Vic, could you? He's pining for his dismembered band.
Now, that does sound painful.
It's not funny.
I know. I'm just reporting the facts.
Just stick to selling newspapers.
Any chance he can pick up the pieces?
Why do you think he's got the ump? Vic's showbiz days are well and truly over.
Frank, I'm sorry it happened. What more can I do?
You'll find out exactly who those brainless hooligans are, then you'll take them off the payroll.
I'll see what I can do.
I also want their names and addresses for the authorities. You have a problem with that?
You really want your pound of flesh, don't you?
Problems?
Oh, nothing I can't handle. Well, thanks for asking.
Just doing my job.
I know, and I'm grateful.
The nursery's ready.
Excellent. Oh, Kim, did you hear that? The nursery's ready for James Francis.
Hurrah.
You do know that our son is coming home today.
Now you come to mention it, I did see something scribbled in my diary.
We've got Hayley and Bernice's party, remember?
Yeah, that's right.
That party will pack a real punch.
Sorry I'm late.
Are you okay?
No, those thugs could have killed him.
Look, if you don't feel up to it, just let me know.
No, I need to take my mind off it. Besides, I've got it all to relive again at tonight's meeting.
This meeting tonight?
Yeah, the whole village is turning out.
Don't know what all the fuss is about. They only want to build a road, not a nuclear power station.
When I was younger, I really wanted to be a fireman.
When you were younger?
Well, last year, actually. But I think being a security guard would be much more exciting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, certainly sounds it.
Yeah. So how much do I get paid?
Sorry?
You know, Reddy's, Dosh.
Table for
You
one.
mean wages?
No, 2, actually.
Aye.
For us, dinner tonight to celebrate.
Why? What's a special occasion?
New times for me and you.
You don't mess about, do you?
So how Sam owes your money?
Right.
And you want me to pay off his debt?
Right.
Wrong. Our Sam might be a little short of straw in the hayloft, but I'm not, Eric.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. You drive a hard bargain, Francis. Well, I'll look at some figures and come back to you, shall I?
Good. Just make sure they're big uns.
Morning, Betty.
Morning, love.
Thanks for the lie-in, Al.
It's been quiet this morning, unlike the goings-on last night.
Ah, well, I reckon I can kiss goodbye to my music career.
Oh, don't be so defeatist. And even the Beatles had to reform before they made it, didn't they?
Ah, well, John Lennon didn't have to contend with a frustrated rock star and the heady drummer out the Muppets. No, I reckon I'm best off out of it.
You'll excuse me for butting in, Terry, but I agree with you. Your vocal talents are best suited elsewhere, like at tonight's quarry meeting.
You've been bursting to bring that up all morning, haven't you? Why can't you people leave Frank Tate alone?
What about Biff, then? He didn't leave him alone, did he?
Frank wasn't responsible for that outrage. He'll soon bring those people to book. He needs the village behind him.
Oh, so you're all for it, are you? Dirty great lorries thundering through the village.
Ah, not to mention all that extra dust.
Exactly.
Making more work for you.
Not to mention profit.
Profit? I don't get it, me. Why should profit always make the difference?
Because, my dear Betty, profit is what pays your wages. Without it, I'd have to give you your marching orders. Now do you get it?
Seeing you work with one hand impresses the hell out of me, Biff.
Yeah, well,
But I want you to go home and take it easy. That's an order. Because you're still going to be on full pay.
Well, if you're sure you don't need me.
Oh, I need you, Biff. I wish I had a dozen loyal staff like you, but I like to look after my own. Tina, get Biff a taxi.
No, thanks. I'd rather walk. I need to clear my head.
Take a week off.
I don't need a week.
Get indoors, watch television. It's all on me.
But there's something I can help you with.
Just take my advice. Stay at home until you're fully recovered. Oh, and make sure you get an early night.
Time to collect James.
So it is.
Hi. Well, is this going to be a celebration drink? Good job I ordered champagne, then.
Are you a security guard?
No, I just have lousy dress sense.
I'm in security now.
Aki.
Butch.
A drink?
Not many, Benny. Good man.
Usual, please, Terry.
Thanks very much.
Well, I would like to have attended that meeting, Terry, but we do have a job of work to do. After all that screaming and shouting, there'll be a lot of folks with dry throats.
Ah, well, I take it that's no, you can't go, Terry. Don't know how Viv's going to take it.
On the chin, I expect. She doesn't have my overheads.
So, when do I start?
How about this afternoon?
I can't. I've got the babysitter booked for tonight while we're at the meeting. You are coming, aren't you?
Yeah. Of course I am.
So, do you like your job, then?
Yeah, it's great. Do you like yours?
Well...
No promises, but what if I could get you an interview at my firm?
I don't have to shift furniture or peel spuds.
I'm serious. The boss is always on the lookout for new talent. Hey, but I warn you, some of our contracts can get a bit rough.
Oh, you get to have a bit of a ruck and all, do you?
Broke a bloke's toe last week.
Oh, magic! Would I get a uniform like that?
Of course. 2 spares.
Get on!
But you haven't asked how much.
Look, my boss is as tight as an hangman's noose. It's bound to be more than I'm on. Cheers.
Cheers.
But hey.
Welcome to Home Farm. Kim, this is Sophie. Sophie, this is my wife, Mrs. Tate. And Tina, my personal assistant. Sophie is from one of the oldest schools for nannies in Yorkshire.
Bully for her.
She also likes horses.
I understand you're quite an accomplished equestrian, Mrs. Tate.
I have my moments.
I adore horses. Maybe when James is old enough, I can teach him to ride.
You can teach him to play the bagpipes for all I care.
I'm sorry about that.
That's nothing. I'm used to a lot worse. It's all part of the job. Now, if you'd be kind enough to show me to my quarters.
Tina.
Looks like you've been left holding the baby, Frank.
And loving every minute of it. Welcome home, son.
Oh, 2 teas for table 6 when you can, Betty.
Right,
Cheers.
love.
Fraternising with customers allowed?
Yeah, provided they don't mind.
Yeah, well, I'm not complaining.
I didn't order us any cakes. Don't want to spoil your dinner for tonight.
Now, Kathy, love, I hope you don't think I'm being nosy, but have you forgotten there's a meeting tonight?
Oh, it's okay. Table's not booked till 8:30. I can't see the meeting carrying on that long.
Oh, late night supper, eh?
Yeah, something like that.
You want to try Martha's Kitchen over at Otten. They dine by candlelight there after 8. There again, that might not suit you two.
Table 4, Betty. I think they'd like their bill now.
Andy, Bill.
And where the hell have you been?
Business lunch.
Oh, very funny. Well, I just had to dock it out of your wages, then, won't I?
I don't think you heard me, Eric. I've got myself a proper job. One with a uniform. Picture's crooked. Bit like you, Eric. See ya.
All ready for the dust-up?
No, I've had enough. That's what'll last me a lifetime after last night.
Oh, well, I'm glad it's over.
There's me thinking you like me singing.
I did. I do. But I like being with you more, and at least we can spend more time together.
Aye, you're right. I won't miss shouting the odds with Zach Dingle, though.
Well, you could do some shouting at the meeting instead. What?
Oh, I should have told you earlier. Big Al can't spare me. Looks like you'll be flying the flag for both of us.
You all right?
Aye.
Listen, I think Alan Turner's got a point, you know. Got to keep an open mind. This quarry's going to bring in more people, more jobs, more spending power, and our tills.
Frank Tate should sign you up as a speaker.
Well, don't you agree?
Aye. I can see both sides of it.
Yeah, well, you would. You prefer Elvis to heavy metal.
I'm off out, seeing as Lady Godiva's got everything under control.
Yes, I must say, Dad, you have great taste when it comes to hiring talent.
I don't know what you mean.
Sophie? Oh, I don't suppose you've noticed she's a gorgeous young redhead under a matron hairdo and the old biddy stockings.
I chose her over the telephone from an agency with an impeccable record. I had no idea who they were going to supply until this morning.
And I'm the Archbishop of Canterbury.
You never miss an opportunity to rub Kim up the wrong way, do you?
I try.
Well, I hope you're going to be around when it's my turn to have a go.
Well, be my guest.
I don't mean Kim. I'm talking about the dirtbag that gave Dave Glover the tip-off when Kim went into labour. Now then, where were we?
All the info I could muster for tonight's meeting. There's a summary in the back in case you get mobbed by the Rachel Brigade.
You couldn't dissuade her then?
No, but she's taken a new job with Steve, so I've encouraged it.
And the new map?
Oh, it's ready. The white one is R1, shows the full potential of the Sugden land. The green one shows the immediate work site and proposed expansion. Oh, and take a look at the artwork.
You have been busy.
Should help slay a few more greenies.
We better get off soon because I want to get us a front seat.
Linda, I'm not going. I don't feel up to it.
But you went to work this morning.
Yeah, well, that were different.
Oh, you're afraid of going up against Frank Tate, are you?
No, of course not. But I don't see the point in joining Renton Mob when, if anything, I think Frank's already got a point.
That bang on the head really has scrambled your brains.
Linda, the quarry's going to bring in millions for the Tates. And it's going to keep us in shoe leather for the rest of our lives. Now, I don't see you complaining about the holiday village. So what's the difference?
Well, it's just amazing what a week's paid leave can buy you.
Oh, come on, Linda, get real. I'm trying to think about the future. You never know, we might have a family to start planning for.
All right, but what do I say when people want to know where you are?
You can say what you like. I'm not going.
You're cutting it a bit fine. Shall I run you a bath?
Would you mind very much if I didn't come this evening?
I knew this was coming. It's been bubbling away all day, hasn't it? You're going to that quarry thing, aren't you?
No, I'm staying in with my book and having an early night.
Makes a change. Were you born boring or did you take lessons?
I'm not in the mood for arguments, so let's drop it.
Maybe there's another reason. Like bumping into Emma, for instance.
Oh, don't be so ridiculous.
Please come with me, Zoe, or you're going to let me and all our friends down.
Enjoy the party. I'm going for a walk.
All right. Oh, are you? Save you a bit of a seat. Oh, Biff's not coming, Mum. He's still feeling poorly.
He's not taking a turn for worse, is he?
No, he's just not feeling himself yet.
Oh, by the way, Charles, thanks for the name and addresses.
You're very welcome, Frank.
Nothing scares me except public speaking.
You'll do fine. I see you volunteered Ned to chair the meeting.
You know, anyone but Chris Tate. Downside is we lose Ned's voice.
Don't worry. Rachel was doing a straw poll earlier. We've got plenty of support here. I just can't wait to see Frank Tate's face when I bring up the Badger issue.
Wish I had your confidence.
Jack Sugden's fallen for it. Ned's in the hot seat.
Nice going. It's one less to worry about. Evening, Betty.
Oh, nice to see you both. We need all the support we can muster.
Hope this meeting starts soon. We're losing valuable drinking time.
That's what I like about you. Got your priorities in order.
Right, folks. Roll up your sleeves. Let battle commence.
Just in time, that sumo wrestling's on. Our Mandy's favourite programme.
Shut it! Watching someone in backyard once I've chucked you through a window.
See what I mean? You all right, Dad?
I wish you'd just stop asking me if I'm all right. I'm flaming fine, OK?
Lisa hasn't phoned in.
Shut it.
Maybe she's gone away, Dad.
I couldn't care less if she's on the first flight to Mars or a mere history. Should never have trusted a woman who played the fiddle. She was my last woman. I mean it, you two. No more skirts. Them days are over.
Do you want some of my noodles, Mandy?
Uncle Zach got himself a job.
Yeah. I'm a security consultant.
You mean you wear a funny hat and watch TV all day?
And play cards. And kick butt.
But you do know that the security business isn't as glamorous as what people make out.
Maybe so, Mandy. But I've had my interview, I've seen the foreman, and I start tomorrow.
Oh, it's that wine bar time again. Oh, ta-ra.
Yeah, go on!
The benefits of Demdike Quarry won't end with the building of a much-needed road. This project, which has been in the planning stages for nearly 2 years, will also bring jobs and prosperity, a wealth of new business to the area, and lots of trade for shops, pubs, and restaurants.
Here, here!
It's all a whitewash.
The quarry will increase the living standards directly and indirectly for every man, woman, and child. And I ask you to support our future. Thank you.
Go on, Frankie boy!
Thank you, Frank Tate from Tate Holdings.
What about the wildlife?
Now, come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a bit of hush. I think Sarah Sugden would like to take up that point.
Good.
Sarah?
Thank you. Thank you. Does Mr. Tate realise that by decimating a mature forest...
It's a disgrace.
A new one. Now, come on, let's have some order, please.
He's endangering the wildlife, including badgers.
They're a protected species.
A protected species under an Act of Parliament. In short, he's about to break the law.
That won't be first time for him.
Frank Tate's response.
Jolly, please.
Hey, it looks like the plans for another flaming channel tunnel.
As you will see, ladies and gentlemen, we have thought over every last detail. It is because we care about the environment that we have planned a tunnel network which will protect the badger population. After we divert the roads slightly.
What about the human population? My Biff got beaten up last night by his quarry workers.
Your boyfriend was walking round this village this morning, right as rain. Where is he now, eh? He couldn't even be bothered to turn up.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to report that the individuals who are responsible for the violent acts of aggression to one of my own employees have been dismissed.
Oh, yes.
Right, quiet, please, quiet. And I'll call upon Jack Sugden to present the case against the plans for the quarry.
Well, get on with it.
Now, look, what's at stake here isn't a few jobs or village tills ringing up more cash. It's much more fundamental. It's about values and Emmerdale's rich heritage.
Oh, come on.
What do we tell our kids when they ask us what's going on? Do we tell them the truth about the noise, the dust and the hazards? That going for a walk could be dangerous? Do we explain to them that the damage to the environment is irreversible? Or do we lie to them with talk of wealth, short-sighted money schemes and downright greed? Friends, if Frank Tate can't even keep his own people under control, how can he make guarantees to us about anything? I urge you to join the protest to save Emmerdale's heritage and our community's integrity.
I feel a bit guilty keeping you back now. Not exactly rushed off our feet, are we?
Oh, well, it happens that way sometimes.
Did Viv mind going it alone?
Not really.
Oh, well, she's got Vic to hold her hand, hasn't she?
Wonder if Frank's worked his magic and won him over, devious beggar.
Did you know he sent Biff home on full pay?
Yeah, he told me. I mean, he's probably set all this up himself.
How do you mean?
But think about it. You get one of your own duffed over, and you catch the culprit and take the credit the day before a public meeting. I mean, it's Frank down to a T.
Thank you.
Grace, well
Thank
done.
you.
Thanks, John.
Sign the petition.
I'll see you later. Bye-bye. I'm going to get off now. See you later. Okay.
Nice speech, Jack. Straight from the heart.
It's the only way I know.
You realise, of course, it won't make a blind bit of difference.
You heard the support.
So? Tonight was an act of courtesy by Tate Holdings. But the fact is that it's my land and I'll do as I please.
With the whole village against you?
I've been up against far worse. The bulldozers go in tomorrow morning as planned. Good night, Jack. So.
Me, I think. Melanie, meet Zoe.